Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aisha Evergreen. It has been a while. I think I last uploaded probably a couple weeks ago. Anywho, it is definitely time for a May garden tour. I do have a small garden. However, I have something growing behind me as well as this garden there, my main garden, as well as a few things on the side. So let's go ahead and see what's growing. All right, so here we have my potato bed. I was hesitant. I didn't know whether or not I wanted to actually grow tomatoes this year. I mean, not tomatoes, I'm so sorry, potatoes. But I went ahead and went for it. I saw a small bag of red Norland potatoes in Walmart. So I figured why not? It was only like $3. So here we go. This is what we have going there. And just so you know, just for reference, I think these bags here are 5-gallon grow bags. Now this bed here, let's talk about it. So basically my last video that I didn't upload, it was of me taking my sweet potato slips and putting them in the bags. I did that with this bag as well as this one, and then popped a couple of sweet potatoes vines here and there throughout. This particular bed died. Why? I do not know. I think it was just a little too cold. But then again, it doesn't make sense because this bed is clearly, this bag is doing fine. But luckily for me, I did not throw away the potatoes that I used for my slips. So don't throw your potatoes away. What I did was I ended up burying them in one of these bags. And then when I saw that these things died, I was so happy, and I just pulled them right back out and got these slips going. So as you can see, this one's going, that one's going, and even this one right here. So hopefully these slips grow tall enough for me to go ahead and root those slips. It doesn't take long to root them, and then I just want to pop them back into this bag and we'll go from there. Again, I don't know why they died. I don't know, it's so odd. But anywho, now we have this bag. This bag has borage, and you can see that the flowers want to come out there, but we have one solid borage there. And if you can recall from a couple of my other videos, I did drop one. That one has rebounded, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Then we have 2 eggplants there, one here, one there, and I even have a flower on one of them. Isn't that pretty? And then here are a couple of sweet potato slips there, and then a beautiful cactus zinnia right there. Here lied peppers, and they have been eaten down to the stem, baby. They are gone. So yeah, we're just gonna leave that there and see what happens. I had garlic here. I had to harvest them because they were not looking too great once I came back from a trip. I guess it was time to harvest them. I will say that basically this harvest was very underwhelming. Here was a volunteer. Is a volunteer Cosmo. It's so pretty to me. Look at that. I thought it was a marigold. I don't know why, but I guess because I have a volunteer marigold over there. And these are just a couple of onions in this bed. Here we have still my shallots in this bed, as well as a volunteer marigold right there. Now here we have my trellis, and let's go ahead and get into this side first. So on this side we have our super sweet 100s growing, as well as some, what are these, zinnias. I popped in a patty pan squasher just to see what will happen. And then these are sunflowers, and then I have some basil tucked in the back. And then here we have some suckers that are huge and even producing flowers right there. Then we have some beautiful tomatoes there, as well as over here. All right, so back to my tour. I had to take a quick little detour. But anywho, I also have on this side of the trellis, so this is the right side from the other way around. But anyway, I have gladiolas there. I have some dill. I believe that's calendula. I popped an okra plant in there just to see what happens. Who knows? I believe these are just some flowers, as well as I know I have basil and a huge marigold here. But then I also, just for fun, I wanted to see what would happen if I popped in some vining beans. And I can't recall if these are some form of green bean or yeah, my son just put tags in here. I think they're asparagus beans. I can't remember, but we'll find out once they grow. And then these potatoes, tomatoes are the yellow pear. So here we just have a small little cluster right there. They're so cute. I can't wait for those things to turn nice and yellow so we can eat them up. But yeah, so this is what we have. I have not pruned, but I need to. I also noticed that I have some flowers growing here, so it's gonna be so cute. Can't wait to harvest from them. Well, I'll let my son do it. That's his favorite part. And then I did put in like a quick little cheap and inexpensive hummingbird feeder right there. All right, now just so you can see things. All right, so through the trellis we have my main bed, my first bed I ever got right here, and it's, I think this is an 8x4 or 8x2, something like that. But anywho, on this side we have shishito peppers. I actually bought this from Lowe's and it is producing some like right there, so I'm really happy about that. Yeah, I got this from Lowe's when they had a sale. I think it was like, they still have the same sale. It's like 3 for $10 or something like that. So I just grabbed it because everyone says that these are really good and prolific, so we will see. And then these are just some peppers that I've started from seed, and as you can see, they're flowering. We'll see once they start fruiting. Marigold, more zinnias, they're just so pretty. We have our, what are these called again? It'll come to me. More peppers. I'm gonna have to move this around because I don't want it to be shaded out, and which it is being shaded out. We have salvia. This is the blue better. I'm gonna actually move these out just because they are perennial and there's no point of wasting this good space for perennials when I can just put it in a beautiful pot there and attract all the pollinators, because I have these actually all throughout this bed. Then we have a green zucchini here. It's been producing a lot of male flowers, and this one actually has a double male flower here, which is, I've never seen that before, but then again, it's my own, this is only my second or third time growing zucchini, so that's interesting. This little guy here is pretty small, but it's already producing flowers, and this one just fell off. Okay, we're just gonna toss that. We have our peppers here, our candy cane zinnias here. Look how beautiful that is. There, I had to move a lot of peppers and put them all throughout here. We have eggplant there. Then behind us we have a pink flesh tomato. All right, so here on the center I have more marigolds. Another, which is this? This is a winter squash. It's also flowering. Still pretty small, so I'm not sure if they're supposed to be that small or not. We'll see. These are celosia that I've grown from seed. I think this pink one, the one with the pink tassel, is so pretty. This one had a yellow tassel. I accidentally broke it off and the tassel is growing back. How stinking cool is that? I did not know that would happen. I was a little sad because I thought it wouldn't. More marigold, love those. These are, I have the Eskimo marigold throughout, as well as just your traditional, I think it's like the African. Here we have the yellow squash, and you can see some little squash babies there. I do apologize about the noise. Apparently everyone's getting off of work just like I did, so yeah, that's what we have. More zinnies, more peppers, and then another yellow squash there. Oh, that butterfly is so pretty that I see. Again, oh no, this is actually basil. I believe this is, let me smell it. This is cinnamon basil, and it smells oh so good. Then I poked put a moringa tree in there. And this here is a purple prince tomato plant that I purchased when I got that shishito from Lowe's. I placed several kernels of corn in there to see what will come up. Literally at least 2 or 3 rounds, and this is all I got. So it looks like we're going to be trying corn out this year, and so far just 2. Back there is my Thai basil, sun gold tomatoes, very tiny, very stunted. If they don't do anything very soon, they will be coming up. And then along the sides, if you saw any of my shorts, then you probably saw my son sowing some bean seeds. And then I went ahead and just kind of poked a few of these along the side. My idea is for those beans to trellis along these tomato cages, because why not? And I have also some sugar snap peas on each of these sides as well. And back there is just eggplant there, as well as beside it I have a catch crop, and that is amaranth, as well as here another amaranth. Here I didn't mention that I am also going to go ahead and enter watermelon wars. So I have a Congo watermelon start here and several others in another bed, but this is the one I'm hoping will bring me that win. I'm new, so we'll see what happens, y'all. All right, so I had to move this bed. It was over on my pallet station there, but now it's here, and this is my chamomile, and then you have some snapdragon seeds that I started. They're just kind of in there. We'll see what happens. We have our garlic chives in here, as well as zinnias over here. I told you guys I would be starting ginger, and I have. That's what that is there. These will be these are your teddy bear sunflowers. Can't wait to see those growing. I've also popped in a few more seeds here and there throughout the beds. More moringa. I need to get this potted and planted in one of these beds. I'm not worried about the moringa taking up too much space, because it will not tolerate the cold weather here, so it'll more than likely die out, and I'll just have to pull it up. Blueberries, and then this is one of my twin cucumber beds. So in this one, you guys saw me plant these out, and they are doing pretty good. They're trying to climb, as you can see there. I'm just trying to continue to encourage them to go upwards, not out. And I have lots and lots of flowers on these guys as well. They're just so beautiful. My husband came out, he's like, what are the yellow flowers? Because I didn't really go into detail with those, and I was like, oh yeah, he doesn't know. So yeah, that's what we have there. And then on the back side over here, I believe that's a table, I forgot what they call it, table queen. Let's see if I can still see this. Nope, but it's a table queen squash. Amaranth, they said that those are catch crops for the squash bugs, I believe, or cucumber beetle. So I went ahead and planted one over there, as well as on this side, in hopes that they will leave my cucumbers alone. Then look at this guy. We have a nice little pepper there. Lost the tag. If you know what type of pepper this is, drop it in the comment section. It looks like a sweet pepper though. I know it's a sweet pepper because I put all of the spicy peppers on this side, in which basically these two beds mirror each other. The main difference is that this bed has spicy peppers in it, and then as you can see, I have 2 peppers going right there. They're so beautiful. Let's see. And then again, more tiny cucumbers. So, you know, things have definitely progressed since my last video. It looks like something is eating my okra plant, but I do have several of those. Also, I have to come out and pick whatever this little black bug is. If you know what that is, let me know. But I come out, and as you can see, look at that. Look at, get away. I come in and I poke, trying to get rid of those all the time, but I didn't realize that eggplant leaves have these little pricks along the side. So I haven't even touched them, but they look like they'll hurt. So yeah, be careful if you're growing eggplant. then here I have my sugar baby watermelon going, and this is not what I'll be using to help me win the Watermelon Wars challenge. These are just for my family because they love watermelon. All right, so over here, literally, I don't really know what I was doing. I just wanted a space where I can have more flowers. So I call myself putting the dahlia tubers that I started up on my deck out into the ground. Out of the 5 tubers, only 2, well, 2, and there's 1 trying to sprout there, came up. Now the squirrels, as you can see, I have a ton of trees behind me. All right, sorry, as you can see, there's a lot of noise, but I guess they're doing some construction. But anywho, as you can see, there are a ton of trees behind my house. So anywho, something, probably a squirrel, thought that it would be a good idea to dig up my tubers, and the dang on audacity. Look at that. Like, I didn't even know they would eat your tubers. Like, what? Dahlia tubers are not cheap. So yeah, anywho, basically I provided a nice little snack for my backyard squirrels. Anywho, I have peppers here. Sorry, it is so loud. Peppers here as well, and then I wanted to see what would happen if I planted some mammoth sunflowers there. So those are my mammoth sunflowers that are not so mammoth yet. They're still pretty small, but I am so hopeful that they will be big and beautiful. Here, my son did this. Don't mind that. It won't stay that way. But we have our loofah plants here in these little pots just for now. They'll more than likely go behind me as soon as we can figure out a trellis situation over there. We have some volunteer raspberries. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they're right over there. So hopefully, let's see, here we go. So hopefully the squirrels will eat that and not my stuff, but child, you never know. Squirrels are ruthless. Then we have my watermelon bucket there. That has been going for a little bit, and I'm really excited to see what happens there. I have several seeds in there, and I need, like I said, I need to find a better place for my Congo. That's what I'm using for Watermelon Wars. And then these were the previously planted Dollar Tree drip pans that I have throughout. More shallots back there, and then rosemary, which I want to put that in the ground someplace where it'll be happy. So yeah, that is my garden tour for May. I'm just gonna go ahead and speak it into existence that my next video will be a harvest video. I am so excited. Hopefully it can be a harvest video combined with another tour. Well, no, I don't know, we'll see what happens out here. But yes, I am so excited. All right guys, so there you have it. That is my May tour. I am super excited to see what comes from this wonderful garden that I have been toiling over day after day. It's just such an amazing feeling to see or observe something that you've grown from seed, and it can start off so itty bitty, so small, and then it grows to be these beautiful, wonderful fruit producing things. So I hope to see you guys in my next one. Take care.